Here we go again. More 7 Days to Die. Alpha 18, build 149. Big changes in 149 are you're able to craft level 6 items. Each skill point you spend in the 5 ranks increases your quality, so spend 1 skill point. You can craft rank 2 tools, weapons, shotguns, whatever it happens to be. All crafted items, except for primitive stuff, is supposed to have random stats. I just crafted myself 2 sledgehammers and they had exactly identical stats, so I don't know. Maybe it's because I didn't restart the game. I'm going to make a couple more, see how that goes. But we're waiting on Horde Night. I don't need my motorcycle. I was making some mods, so I got a lot of stuff on me. Doubt we're going to have a chance to get to use most of this stuff, but I also really wanted to get downstairs and patch up the wall. I don't even have any frames on me, do I? I just need the 2. There's the frames. Derp. Derp-a-derp. Come on, game. Come on, game. Let's go. Got just a few moments. I don't have any flagstone blocks or anything pre-crafted, but I don't want them just straight running back upstairs the instant they get knocked down. So that'll have to do. Get on the ladder, don't panic. It's alright. It's alright. I hear a lot of foots. A lot of footses. Well, I guess that wasn't the best time to reload. Decent amount of XP tonight. So I'm going to use this position for a little while here and see what we can do. And then if I need to, I'll fall back. I mean, they're probably breaking stuff out underneath me. So I hear a lot of thumping on the wall. I've got to get out of that habit of just instant reloading this thing. Lots of feats. Yeah, I figured you were coming. Nah. They're hitting it from underneath? Or is there a crawler there? Hard to tell. There's something there that's hitting the block when no zombies are visible. I wonder if they just don't see the gable blocks that we put down as a viable way around. Because the whole point of building up here on this building is it takes them a while to work their way through the building and around the outside, you know, around this big cube that is the center part of the top of the building here, and then come back up the stairs. So if I knock them down, it takes them a while to get back up. Right now, it's not taking them hardly any time. I did find a prison POI, and I'll thinking about moving. Because I always build my base, well, a little horde base on these things. Because it's just so easy, so efficient. Stand up, darling. So it'd just be nice to build somewhere different, you know. Been making a ton of cement mix out of, or a concrete mix out of the cement that we've harvested, so. I mean, 3,000 seems like it goes far, but it really doesn't. You want reinforced concrete, it's 20 per block, so. Doesn't really go far at all. It used to be 10 per block when you laid down rebar frames, but now it costs 20. So base building is more of a endeavor as opposed to, well, we can slap this all together real quick. I mean, without cobble, you're just talking about all you have is wood. And since the upgrade path, where the hell are they beating on stuff? Since the upgrade path is now wood to cobble to concrete, or iron to concrete, um, it just, you can't really slowly reinforce a base over time. I mean, I suppose you can, but it's a lot of cobble. Either way, it's a ton of concrete mix. It doesn't matter how you do it. I might as well just take those other, hello. Oh, stop lagging, game. Take those other blocks around the other side of the building out. And build myself a small little hut here. So I stop getting vulturized. Where'd you go? I mean, it's just gonna peck me and then fly away. Evil birdie. So that's one of the iron blocks, upgraded twice. There's 1,000 plus 1,000 at D stages. Where in the hell are they? Never mind, never mind. I don't want to know. Comes another doggo. Sorry, Poochie. The whole point of fighting down here was to be able to use pipe bombs and Molotovs, which I'm not even using. So I'm just kind of wasting cobble. Shut up. Shut up. Here, have present. I only got 2 of them with that. Here, have another present. Got a couple with that one. Stand up. Sit down. We got tons of AK or 7.62 ammo, not AK ammo. So I feel like going forward for horde-based designs to try and have a fallback position. A little bit more than the 3 blocks that I give myself on the double hatches. Have an actual forward position and then a fallback position. That spider popped up at just the wrong time for him. There's a spider like inside the block, just feeding on it. Come on. Shoot you in the butt. This other one's like jammed inside the block. And this game is running like butts. It really shouldn't. I don't know why. Welcome to 7 Days to Die, I guess. Nothing new. Nothing to see here on the frame rate side. What is our frame rate? A whopping 22, 21, 11, 25. Yeah, pretty bad. Pretty standard for 7 Days to Die, though. Have a present. Yeah, it's only a few cobble. Why not? I feel like I should save these pipe bombs, but they're so fun to play with. Especially since they're all coming up to the window and I'm just, you know, giving them what they want. Well, that guy's toughened. Took an explosion. A shotgun blast to the chest. He just didn't care. The only problem with this setup is it doesn't work as well for melee. And I can still melee through, but it's gotta be just about right. The hatch gives me more angles to be able to swing at. Doggo butt. But this little block here seems to keep him from jumping and going into different animations. So that's something, right? Well, that block does not look good at all. That would be why. Get upstairs. Get upstairs. Close the hatch. Alright. Hey, guess what? That block didn't look good. Because it was gonna break. So we have our junk turret deployed on the roof. See that dog fly by? We have our junk turret deployed on the roof above us, pointed south, which is the opposite direction I'm facing. In the hopes that maybe, just maybe, if I peek my head out the back door, that thing will take out any vultures. Right over the railing. Oh, he just staggered. He didn't even, like, fall down. Now you're covering up the spider. Keep big over my edge. There's a policeman officer. Spider jumping in my face. Dog showing me his butt. That's the only problem with this setup. Is sometimes the bodies stack up too high. Yep, we can't get that bag right there. That's the same problem you kind of have with dark traps, where they'll stack up the bodies and then the dark trap is actually just colliding with the bodies instead of actual zombies. Almost got it. Hey, some ammo. I guess we should check on our hatch, huh? There we go. Not bad. Nope, nope. We did find some herbal antibiotics. We got an herbal antibiotics recipe, so we can actually make some antibiotics so we're not like desperate to not get hit. So we can take a couple on the face here and there. Alright, I about had enough of you. And the spider is either back or didn't even take a hit. Ah, there's our hatch. That should do him. Hatch was about half health. The old hatch hammer. A bunch of ammo and a steel fire axe. I feel like this would be a decent place for the penetrations. The AP ammo. See if we can get a knockdown on that spider so he doesn't move while we try and shoot him in his head. Hey, a bleed. Let's go ahead and use a first aid bandage too. So not without its limitations. As you can see, the spiders can be a problem, the dogs can be a problem. It's a kind of fine balance of getting a little bit of everything. You gotta repair, you gotta keep swinging, you gotta sometimes swap the range because you're out of staminas. Sometimes you gotta step back to heal because you've been a little bit too close. It's a lot of stuff to think about and manage. We did get all those around the hatch up the concrete though, so should be able to take an explosion or two. Yay, daytime. Get out of my hatch hole thing. Stuff, place. Any vultures? You can see the laser pointer. I still hear feetsies. Alright. Let's fix our hatch before I forget about it. Grab our steel fire axe. Come on. We'll harvest some doggos. Apparently shoot our or hit our hatch. I feel like I used the machine gun quite a bit. And the dog disappeared. But I feel like I have barely used any ammo for it. Maybe it's the fact that you don't have to reload it every 2 seconds? Is that a purse that we didn't get? Sure looks like it. Get out of my way. Well, my shooting has destroyed the door and those frames. Let's go down and see what they did. Looks like somebody got confused and was just beating on the railing. Of course, they broke those 2 blocks. That's kind of expected. So yeah, I think the prison POI would make a really nice spot to set up because it's got that big yard. Can put like all the farm stuff in the yard there, and those glass trim things upgrade to wood plates that are off the side. Okay. Fix these up. Just cuz. Can't fix that. Could re-put the door there, but it's not going to make any difference. Maybe I'll do like these out of reinforced. Like, we're just reinforce this whole wall, because this is the one weak spot. If I upgrade both of these to concrete and get this to reinforced concrete, this one, it should last quite a bit longer, and maybe even change that. I gotta get that one to reinforced, and maybe even change their pathing to at least go through here and around. Because the whole idea with a melee base is it's great and it's cheap, but if they all arrive at the same time, all the time, they're gonna overrun you. So without the knockdowns, which we pretty much have going pretty steady, but you need some way to just kind of break up the zombies and make them take a little bit more time to get up to you. But that's about it. Let's go up, take a look at what I currently have going. I have the forge running for no apparent reason. Okay, we got a ton of iron and clay that we need to turn into something in the forge. Drum magazine that we made for our machine gun. Iron breaker that we made for our sledge. And I think really that's about it. Let's see what kind of magazine capacity we have with the oh, come on, game. We have with the drum instead of the mag. There we go. 127? No? No, that's how much we have. 124. So almost a whole stack. Pretty good. Bunch of glue in here. So yeah, that's all we've been doing. We put the other sledgehammer that we made in there. It has identical stats to the one that we have equipped. I guess we gotta try a couple more, see how they turn out. They're 90 forged iron each. So yeah. Oh yeah, I should get my junk turret. So that's a day 14 horde. Easy peasy. I just did a round of traders. Traders reset day 16, so I'll go do another round in a day or two. I got a buried treasure to go find way off in the damn mountains again. May do that, may cancel that. I think that's the trader quest, so I might just cancel it and do another one. Yeah, but if you watch this and all this, hatch hammer. 60% of the time, works every time.